made some pretty huge changes for the 2019 model year. The interior is all completely new. They have stretched the cab another 4 inches as well to give you more space, more significantly in the rear more than anything. In the Limited, it's got some really nice stitching. There's a lot of attention to detail in this truck. This one does have the Harman Kardon audio system. It's a 19 speaker system.
That's dirty.
Yeah, that's a sweet feature.
Wow.
Pretty well raised all the way up, but then it'll drop another 4 or 5 inches as well.
Oh yeah.
Coming along here to the engine bay, 5.7 liter Hemi, as we've had last year. So this one's made it to the 8-speed automatic again, that's the only transmission. Obviously it's better for fuel efficiency, that kind of stuff. We use it in a ton of our different products. The bumper and all that has been changed a little bit, so I guess it's a little bit easier to step on. You do have the dual exhaust, there's all your park sensors, the trailer hitch, that kind of stuff, your wiring. And then this is new, so before it was more of a mechanical system to actually pull down the tailgate, and now it's just a button and it's actually dampened.
Wow.
So it's dampened. This new tailgate is made using aluminum. This one does have the LED bed lighting, you see in there on either side, and then the third brake light lights up as well.
Nice.
That can be very handy at night. You have your adjustable tie downs along both sides. So again, as I was saying, this one is the 5.7 box. You can get this truck in a 6'4" box. So coming along the side here, this one does have the bed lighting, so that's what this button would be for, but that's all your lighting controls there. Automatic lighting, of course. The Limited does have very distinct gauges. So you notice that there's a lot of distinct things in the Limited. There's a lot of different badging. And in the center there, it says Limited. It says Limited on the other side, on the passenger side there as well. And the other thing that you'll notice when it is equipped with the Harman Kardon system, you get the brushed aluminum look of the speaker grills. Mm-hmm. That's distinct. Any of the other ones won't. They won't have that. They'll just be black.
Okay. Whoa! It is literally like an office in here.
I know. There's a ton of space. Yeah.
Whoa!
There's a ton of space back there. Again, like I was saying, with the stretch cab, it really all went to the back seat. It does have reclining rear seats as well. Here was kind of just some of the driving assist stuff that I talked about earlier. There's your lane keep assist. That's what you would use if you were going to use the parallel or perpendicular park assist. If you look at the screen here, you can actually separate, for example, your climate control from your navigation, and you can have them basically. It's basically like having two of the Uconnect 8.4s stacked on top of one another, basically.
Yeah.
One thing that they did bring back here, and all of the 19 Rams, for the most part, seem to have it, is the CD player, which is kind of unique.
A CD player? What's that? Is that from like the dinosaur ages?
Yeah, no one uses those anymore. Then here, this is also new. So you got your USBs and USB-C, which is new.
Nice.
Chrysler's starting to incorporate this into a few of their products nowadays. The new Jeep Wrangler has it as well. But the USB-C seems like the way a lot of phones are going in terms of their charging.
Yeah.
So draw your attention to the middle here. Now, this is a pretty unique center console. So again, there's a nice Limited badging there. Beautiful stitching along here. You have two cup holders there, another two here. Now it is a two-tier system. So the top piece opens, there is another USB in there. And then it opens up again. And something else that's really cool here is using this button, you can actually basically alter your center console. Right along here, they actually have there's basically like a protractor, trigonometric ratios, that kind of stuff.
Whoa! Now that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's obviously very distinct. That's a new thing that they've done for 2019. And something else actually in the bottom of the center console is this is the 5th generation RAM. So on the bottom here they have 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th generation RAM insignia there in the middle.
Wow.
So that's pretty neat.
It is pretty neat. It's like a little bit of history there.
So there's lots of little storage. There's tons of storage actually in the middle. Again, you can move this right over. You actually have a 115 volt 3-prong outlet in the middle here as well. And this one is equipped with the wireless charging. So for that, if your phone is compatible with the wireless charging, you would basically just shove your phone right down in there.
Nice.
And it'll charge it for you. So this one does have the trailer brake as well. So that's an option depending on what you want to go with. This one in particular doesn't have the tow mirrors or anything like that. Here, these buttons here have a few different functions here. They will light up. You have your park sensors. Air suspension is this one right here. It goes up and down, of course. You have your traction control, tow haul, that kind of stuff. So that's all completely new. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay capability as well. It is a 4th generation Uconnect. And then here they kind of changed things up a little bit here. Now they still have the knob. All 2019 Rams now are going to be equipped. So they now all have the 8-speed automatic, so they will all have this rotary shifter here. And right to the left of that, you have your 4-wheel drive. So your 4-wheel drive auto, which I guess kind of acts more like an all-wheel drive system than anything. 4-wheel drive high, which you're probably going to use quite often in the snow and that kind of stuff. And then 4-wheel drive low.
Nice.
And something else right along here, this pattern here, this tends to be different in a lot of the different trucks. This one is kind of distinct in the Limited itself. It's a bit more of a classy look. Obviously there's lots of brushed aluminum and stuff like that along the interior. It's more of a premium looking truck. You do have the panoramic sunroof, once again, pretty well the same size as the Jeep Cherokee. You have all your controls for that in the middle here. And then you do actually have LED lighting in here, which is nice because you should never need to replace those. There's a button to actually drop the tailgate down. The tailgate for this year, we'll look at that in a moment. But that can be dropped down by the push of a button. That's new.